All right. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Yay. My name is Marnie Hernandez, and I am here in the cornfields in Nebraska in my RV training, you guys. So, might be going there in October. Look at you, Jana. How fun is that? All right. So here is the main link. If you haven't registered yet, very easy to register. So go ahead and click on here and register. And then once you get registered, then what we do is you go in and find Egypt, okay? Which is the link. And I think I tried to find it. It didn't pop up. Let me try it again. Egypt. GYPT. Oh my gosh. Sorry. We have a neighbor. Hold on. Come here, Aries. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. Anyway, I can't find it there. Let me pull the link up over here. Aries, come here. Come here. Hello, Samantha. Welcome. Again, welcome everybody. So the link for the training, okay, first off, it's right here. If you have not registered, there's the link to register. Once you get registered, you go to Egypt or this link here, okay? So right there. All right. And again, if you're new with us, let me know. Welcome, everybody. This is a fun thing that we do Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, sometimes Sundays. This Sunday, what are we doing this Sunday? I know I do makeup ones on Sunday. Ugh. We're going to finish Peru. We're going to do the second part of Peru this Sunday. Hello, Marvin. Welcome. All right.
Hi, this is my first time.
Yay, Leslie. All right, welcome. So again, guys, it's very, thank you. So what these are, again, we just get together and learn about different programs, different destinations, different vendors, etc. Okay, so next month, this is our list. So far, and again, it depends. I got to find the training links for it, but we're looking to do Spain, finish Peru, Nicaragua, Trafalgar, World War II travel, okay? St. Lucia, Portugal, Canada, Native American travel, New England, and Bermuda, okay? Those are just some people throughout there that we're gonna try to do next month, okay? Hello, Deanna. Hello, Meme, if that's right. Again, I always forget. All right, so I do record these. So here is my YouTube channel. And of course, it blocked me out. So I probably can't pull it up now. If somebody can share my YouTube, let me see if maybe I can get in there. There I am. Yay. Thank you, Jeffrey. Appreciate that. All right, so here is my YouTube channel. As you see, we just did incentive vouchers. Guys, did you get on my training last night? We did incentive voucher training and accountability. Make sure you guys join those, okay? A great programs that we have available to you. They're ones that I did, okay? Thank you. No, but I always like to try to do things to help people, okay? Again, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So again, we are all here together. I am just an agent, just like you guys, okay? I'm nothing special. I volunteer my time though. Single mom with 4 kids. Love to travel and love to help others. Okay, so what I did was it changed my life. How you? Thank you. I'm sorry, Mimi. I'm so sorry. Again, my name is pronounced all different ways too. Okay.
Hey, Mimi is fine.
What is it? Say one more time.
Mimi, but Mimi is fine.
Mimi. Okay, Mimi. I'll forget the I. Mimi. Okay, thank you. Again, I appreciate you. She actually took care of my training the other day when I got locked out and helped with everybody with their answers. So again, it's kind of fun what we do here. But real quick, yeah, I'm a single mom with 4 kids, lost my job, lost my house, had to move to California, blah, 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 blah. But I ended up changing my mind about my insurance. I worked in insurance for 30 years and I was able to fire my boss and do this full time. Okay. So that's why we do this. We want to help you guys to change your lifestyle, change, your outlook. Okay. You can be your own boss. You can have your own amazing business. Okay, guys. My Jeep is wrapped with sandals. We're in Waverly, Nebraska. Okay. I had a guy pull up because, is that your Jeep? Yeah. Oh, you work with sandals? Yeah, I'm a travel agent. Wow. I just got remarried and we want to go to Cancun. Perfect. Right now, we just went to lunch and I got that. So again, let's go, let's help each other. And that's why we do this. So again, I volunteered to do these trainings. So it helps you because today, guess what? You're going to get a certificate on Egypt. And guess what? You're going to post that and people are going to say, oh my God, Angela, I've been wanting to go to Egypt. Thank you so much for posting it. Can you give me a quote? Of course I can. Okay. And then Angela's going to go, what do I do? And then that's when you get on our chats or our Q&As and we will help you. Okay. So again, don't feel any question is a dumb question. Nothing is dumb. Okay. We're here to help each other. I still ask questions, okay? And I still get on the Q&As and I still learn something new each day, okay? So just stay positive. Let's get working. If you get overwhelmed, again, I know a lot of you are new and get overwhelmed because you're so used to the 95. Tell me what to do. How do I do it? Da, da, da. We're here. You have to actually get in and do the work, guys. But we provide all the tools, all the training. You just have to put it to work, okay? All right, so everybody hopefully is registered and let's get going. Again, I appreciate you joining me and yay, I got internet. All right, okay, so here we are. As you see about the course, okay. Egypt, land of the pharaohs. Again, guys, please forgive me for pronunciation, okay? Some words I may have a hard time with. Just like Mimi just saw, okay? So land of the pharaohs. Not every fairy tale exists, yet some true stories overpower our imagination so much that we think of them no less than an enchanting fairy tale. We imagine this scenario as we do in case of El Dorado, and that gives us all the more reason to explore. Experience and live through golden moments that have erupted from the face of the land. And that land is none other than Egypt. All right, guys. So again, how we do this. You may be learning now for the first time with us. A lot of people will watch on their phone and take the test online. A lot of people will do 2 separate screens. However you want to do it. Don't worry, Denisha. Here is the link if you haven't registered. Oops, nope, that's the link for my Facebook. Here's the link to register. And here is the link for the actual training. Okay, just get in and register. Again, what I was saying is we have a lot of amazing agents on here to help you. So I'm going to be reading or what you're sharing a video and stuff. But ask in the chat, you will get assistance, okay? And when we do the test, don't worry, we will make sure everybody gets on and passes these tests, okay? Again, it's a team effort, okay? So again, let's work together. All right, so about the course, which countries can obtain a visa upon arrival at Egypt? Egypt visa on arrival policy applies to the following countries, okay? So you have the United States, Australia, New Zealand, United Kingdom, Canada, all European Union countries, Norway, Russia, Ukraine, Georgia, Serbia, Malaysia, Macedonia, Japan, South Korea, China. If you are a citizen of one of these countries, you can obtain a visa with your passport information, personal information, and details about your travel plans upon arrival at an Egyptian port of entry. The visa on arrival is usually valid for 30 days. All right, what's the best currency to take to Egypt? US dollar, pound sterling, and euro are accepted mainly in tourist areas and major cities. Generally, you are expected to pay in Egyptian pounds, especially for trinkets or tipping, or in remote areas. The Egyptian pound is the official currency in Egypt and is commonly abbreviated as EGP, LE or EE. It is divided into 100 piastres, so is that pastries? No. Or 1,000 millimes. Okay, again, I apologize. All right, the cash allowed to be carried in or out of Egypt is limited to EGP 5,000 and USD 10,000 or its equivalent in other currencies. Any cash beyond the amount must be declared. Okay. What's the weather like in Egypt? So you have generally Egypt has a desert climate, but the Mediterranean coastal areas enjoy a moderate temperature thanks to the prevailing wind. The climate features a hot season from May to October and a cool season from October to May. In the hot season, it is dry and hot in most parts of the country and humid in the Nile Delta and Mediterranean coastal areas. So sun protection is the most important consideration for this season, especially for the fair-skinned. Pure cotton clothes and sun hats are essential. In the cool season, weather is mild with some rain. It is bright and sunny in most days, but usually cold in nights. The most humid areas lie among the Mediterranean coast. The precipitation declines sharply from north to south. It may rain once in a few years in many desert areas, okay? Once in a few years. Wow, that's kind of crazy, huh? And then, is Egypt safe to visit? Egypt is as safe as any other European country. The security and army personnel of Egypt work 24/7 to ensure safe and pleasant holidays. All right. And if you don't know, guys, vacations called holidays in Europe, not just, Christmas or Thanksgiving. That's their vacation reference, is a holiday. Okay. They're on holiday. All right. What voltage does Egypt have and what kind of plugs? So you have Egypt has a voltage supply of 220 voltage, and the plugs are the 2 round pin type that is common throughout Europe and can be found in shops selling luggage or other travel goods. Okay. All right. So this is immediate level, 20 to 30 minutes. English, pass the quiz to get the course. 104 reviews. Okay. Egypt, so these are reviewed. Okay, let's start the course. Let's go. All right, 70 people on today. Yay, thank you. On a Friday, I love it. You guys are ready to work, right? Ready to learn. All right, let's go. All right, so over here, you'll see overview, accessibility, history, and then a quiz. Now, remember, guys, again, you're learning history. Yeah, it's going to be like you're in school a lot of times. It's like, oh my God, do I need to know this? But it's informative, okay? So I want to just forewarn you. Sometimes it may get a little boring, but there's a lot of excitement too, okay? All right, so Egypt overview. Not every fairy tale exists. Screenshots are your friend, exactly. For the test, yes. Yet some true stories overpower our imagination so much that we think of them no less than an enchanting fairy tale. We imagine the scenario as we do in case of El Dorado, and that gives us all the more reason to explore, experience, and live through the golden moments that have erupted from the face of the land. And that land is none other than Egypt. The ancient civilization of Egypt is a captivating place for tourists from all over the world. The golden sands exposing the enormous artistic and architectural pieces of evidence from the past grab the attention of every onlooker. The stories of passion, the stories of love, the stories of betrayal, the stories of conquest, and more send a chill down the spine of every listener. The transformation of the ancient civilization offers a remarkable exposure to study tours as well. The development of government bodies, the practice of modern lifestyle, and the religious beliefs retained and transformed over centuries open up a new horizon. Thus, the Arab Republic of Egypt should be on the bucket list of every travel enthusiast, as it offers a remarkable cultural and historical experience. Okay, dear, if she calls back, make sure we keep the internet that same day, though. I mean, we can still put the phone off because I can still use the Zoom phone, but we need to make sure they don't delay the internet at all. All right. Sorry, guys. We're having our stuff added into our clinic here, and so we're kind of doing things all over the place. All right. Accessibility. How do we get to Egypt? So Egypt has an advantageous location, because of which plenty of tourists prefer dropping by to explore the beauty within its boundaries. This country is easily reachable by land routes, waterways, and aerial routes. As Egypt is a popular destination, most of the countries in the world have airlines that take travelers to Egypt directly. There are connecting flights as well for those people who want to cut down on their budget. The major airports in Egypt are Cairo International Airport and Luxor International Airport. For the people traveling with the sole purpose of exploring Egypt, Cairo International Airport is recommended. All right, so note that, guys. Make me a test question. Land routes are equally convenient in Egypt. Travelers can board buses from Israel and enter Egypt after a thorough security check on the borders. The bus depots are located in both Jerusalem and Tel Aviv, which are accessible by European and Asian countries easily. Driving into Egypt with a private number plate is not recommended. The officials usually do not allow such vehicles to cross the border unless higher authorizes have granted permission beforehand. All right, as far as water routes are concerned, there are both lavish cruises and affordable ferries. Yes, test questions, guys. Thank you. That can take you to Egypt. Several countries that have access to water routes organize cruises to Egypt. Some cruises explore several places on one trip, and travelers can choose to get off at Egypt. As long as affordable waterways are concerned, Jordan and Egypt form the connection. Nuwaiba, Taba, and Aqaba are the three ports that set sail ferries to Egypt on a regular basis. These ferries take you to Port Said and Alexandria, as these are the most convenient ports in the Arab Republic of Egypt. Okay. All right. By the pronunciation Arab, they prefer to be Arab. Oh, thank you, Arab. Thank you, Jamaica. Okay. See, again, that's why I love having you guys here, because we can learn, right? I didn't know that. So again, I'll probably mispronounce it again. So make sure you correct me, okay? All right, here's the history, okay? But that's kind of cool stuff. Okay, Egypt has a rich history that takes back tourists across time. These areas have the remains from the past that denote people, mainly hunter-gatherers and fishermen, had settled down to raise livestock and cultivate their food around 10 millennium BC. After the climatic changes affected Egypt and converted parts of its territory into what we have known as the Sahara Desert today, the people moved and settled down on the banks of River Nile. Several tribes started forming their societies. The concept of trading evolved and cultivation started a full swing. The people were gradually united under the rule of King Menes in 3150 BC, and what followed after his rule has captivated the world historians. Egypt's glory was built for centuries as a dynasty after dynasty fought, captured, and ruled to prove their prowess. Eminent architectural wonders were constructed to pay homage to the kings who left the worldly beauties to travel to the next life after death. Art and culture were not the only enhancements. Religion, too, found dominance in the lives of the people. The rulers tried to impose their beliefs on their subjects, and this led to the amalgamation of various beliefs and practices. These rituals have been carried forward and are practiced by the people today as well. This culture was twisted and turned and ended with the Muhammad Ali dynasty. Okay, guys, we're going to be taking a quiz in a minute. Make sure you're registered. Following the Old and Middle Ages, with the influence of Europe's colonization policies, Egypt was unified as a colonial state under the British rule. Muhammad Ali dynasty gave in to the pressures of the British officials, and the Ottoman Empire collapsed to be ruled by the British. This continued till 1922 AD, when the British had to surrender their dominance and let the people of Egypt be ruled by the monarch. This autocratic system of rule with the influence of British troops did not last long. In 1952 AD, the British finally removed their presence and Egypt got its first president. At present, the Republic of Egypt follows the democratic system of rule and elects its government. All right, let's take the quiz. Again, guys, we will put the answers in the chat box and we all help each other, okay? All right, what are the most important airports in Egypt located? Where are they located? So you have Luxor and Alexandria, Cairo and Luxor, or Cairo and Alexandria. Sorry, Cairo and Luxor. All right, I can't find the study. Okay, Kathy, are you registered? You just can't find the test? Again, all you need to do is click here and then just arrow through and you'll get to the test, okay? Okay, oh, the questions, don't worry, their questions can be out of order. So your question's probably down here. If not, we will make sure everybody answers them. A bus depot to reach Egypt is located in which of the following places? Jerusalem. Who unified the people along the river Nile in 3150 BC? Okay, we only have one. Okay, there we go. Deanna, there we go. Now we got more people. I was like, Mimi's answering them all. Come on, guys. It's supposed to be a group effort. Very good. All right, and name the most important river in Egypt. Which one is that?
Nile.
It's a denial. It's denial. No.
I'm registered, but it took me back. And I can't see the quiz. Okay, like it's saying previous.
Okay, go back here. Let's go back. I'm gonna hit submit.
Let's see.
Yeah, go back to here or the sign in. Hold on, let me go back here.
It's saying at the top, hi Leslie.
Okay, are you? And then what does it say up here?
Where? I'm sorry, I have two screens open.
Okay, what does it say up at the top? On the search bar, tboacademy.com/en, and then what does it say?
Update profile.
Okay, so you're just in your profile. So you need to click on this link here, which says Egypt destination.
Well, I was following around with you to read. So let's see. Hold on.
Maybe you have a different screen. Look and see. Maybe you have two screens up. If not, I'd click out and then just click on that link and it'll take you back into this.
Yes, ma'am. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Okay. No worries. Again, that's what we do. We help everybody. We want to make sure everybody's here because if you miss this one, then you fall back behind more. So we want to just make sure you're in here. And again, don't worry. You know, we're all here to share and help each other.
Let's see. I'm gonna log out and log back in.
Okay. Well, yeah, when you log back in, maybe just like I said, if you can in the chat box, if you can just click that, then it should take you right into it.
Okay, let's try it that way.
Okay. Angeline, how many certifications do you have? Probably a lot. If you look here, just so you guys know why she's trying to get signed in, these are all the certification programs that we've done. Okay, so let me show you really quick. Sandy, as I showed you on my YouTube, but Sandy has a screen, a link right here set up that has all our certifications on there. These are all the programs that you can do these trainings on. Okay, here's the TBO Academy. So go in and pre-register for all these. And again, you guys can do these on your own, but see, we've done Alaska, Amsterdam, Arizona, Aruba, Australia. All these we have done. Okay, the ones in yellow we're doing this month. Okay, but it has my YouTube channel here. Can you guys see my screen? Make sure, new share.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Here's the YouTube training, and then here's the site for the training, okay? The ones in white have already been done, that's correct. The ones in yellow are the ones we're doing. The ones in orange are kind of, there is a problem, so we couldn't get into them. This one, Bahama Paradise, is now Margaritaville, okay? That one has been updated. And then, yeah, these, we just did JetBlue, Pleasant Holidays. So,
Miss Marnie?
Yes.
Okay, so I logged out and logged back in. So do I go?
What does it say now? What does it say up at the top?
At the top, it says it just shows the business courses, destination, hotels, experiences.
Okay, so again, are you able to click that link?
Go to destinations. It's just easier to go to
destinations. Go to destinations.
Okay.
Type in Egypt.
So right here, destinations.
You see that little search box in your go up, Marnie?
I do. I see let me
search box. Type in Egypt, and it'll take you right to it.
Thank you.
All right. Now just click this. Okay. Start the course. So I guess it's gonna take me
all the way through to the test.
Yep. And just arrow through because you just listened and stuff. So haven't seen the link for Hilton. We just did Hilton and so that should
here
be
we go.
Yay. You got it? Yay. All right, here's Hilton. It's your hotel.
So where are the most important airports? That was Cairo
and Luxor. Here we are.
Luxor.
Okay, Hilton's in there, guys. Yeah, you guys can go in and do all the ones we've done already and get certified. Like Disney. Disney's a hard one, guys. You guys can get in there and do Disney. Do Marriott. You know, do Princess. Get your free cruise. All right, the bus depot is Jerusalem. The river Nile is King Menes. And the important river is the Nile. Okay, and then you hit submit.
Got it.
Yeah, my daughter just called me. She had to do the training for Disney for her boyfriend, and she kept missing the cruise one. She goes, "Can I watch your trainings?" I'm like, "Go ahead," and she passed. So it does help, guys. So congratulations, you passed your first test, guys. Okay. So see, Leslie, congratulations. Yay. All right, now we're going to go into Cairo. So again, we're going to learn each one. Okay, so everybody good? Yeah, Disney takes about 6 to 8 hours, but you get free Disney passes. It's worth it, guys. All right, let's go into Cairo. Everybody good? Everybody got pass? Don't want to move on till we make sure. Perfect. All right, so Cairo. Did you turn the air off, or is it just? It's nestled in the pages of history. Cairo, the capital of Arab Republic of Egypt, has been enchanted by the beauty of both natural and man-made touches since time immemorial.
It's Arab.
It's Arab. Thank you. All right, perfect. Thank you. The development of civilization, the call of the pharaohs echoing in the winds, the adventure of riding a camel, and the hustle of the city life. Does not fail to bewitch the tourists from all over the world. Even though there are modern skyscrapers and the people have adjusted, I think it just came on, have adjusted to the use of modern transportation lifestyle. History has not been lost. This place is still the apple of the eye in the Egyptian tourism. Known as the city of 1,000 minarets, Cairo is magnificent. The decor of the past standing even today is a sight to behold. Thus, if Cairo is not on your bucket list, you are surely missing out on one of the best tourist spots in the world. All right, so let's go to next. Accessibility. Cairo is the capital of Egypt, and that is well reflected in its transportation system. The place houses the Cairo International Airport, which is the busiest in Egypt and the second busiest airport in Africa. There are connecting and direct flights available from all across the world. The prices vary from one destination to another, and also on time taken and services provided. There are domestic flights too that can help people reach the popular cities in Egypt in the shortest time. As far as buses are concerned, Cairo tops a network with buses leaving to and fro regularly. These buses take travelers to different cities along the River Nile up to the Sinai Peninsula. The buses are mostly air-conditioned and offer a comfortable trip. Railway network is another prominent source of transport. Trains from the station in Cairo help travelers visit different places in Egypt, and this is quite an amazing experience because of the view. Inside the city of Cairo, numerous buses, minibuses, private buses are available for traveling around. However, as the roads are congested, it will be time-consuming, especially if you want to cover a number of tourist spots. In that case, the best way to travel around the city is by boarding the city metro. You can also hop on a river bus, as it will be fun to travel on water and explore places. All right, things to do in Cairo. So again, take a picture of these guys so you can share them with your certificate. Hey, look, you got to see this, okay? Shop at the tent makers market. The Republic of Egypt is known to have great medieval influence in their lives, and this is best reflected in their craftsmanship. Though modernization has introduced trendy goods at the capital complexes in Cairo, the traditional products can still be purchased at the street of the tent makers. This street is lined with artisans who curate some of the best tents suitable for weddings or events. They produce artistic cushion covers, bed sheets, unique prints on cloths, etc. These things can be bought from this local market as a souvenir as well. Pray at the Hanging Church of the Virgin Mary. This ancient church, constructed in the 4th century, is a magnificent addition to the architectural glamour of Cairo. This church was constructed on the ruins of 2 towers, because of which it looks like it is in a hanging state. The towers were none other than the ones at the fortress of Babylon, and thus it can be understood how influential and rich this site once was. This is significantly reflected in the decor of the church. The white marble pillars and the authentic ivory and ebony ornately forming carvings all along the pillars look remarkable. The serenity and beauty of this ancient church, with an age-old style of architecture, offers a blissful place of worship. Explore the Oriental goods at the Khan el-Khalili Bazaar. Markets had originated mainly during the medieval age all over the world, and one such old market can be found at the Khan el-Khalili Bazaar. This is the market that evolved straight out of the tales of Aladdin. Though you may not find your Princess Jasmine at the bazaar, you will definitely come across anything and everything. Luxurious perfumes, fine cotton garments, ornate artifacts, rich dry fruits, fresh fruits, and vegetables, and plenty of other things will keep you engaged throughout your shopping experience. Explore the lands on the back of a camel. Cairo is a desert city by the banks of the River Nile. If you plan to truly experience what life in the desert feels like, camel riding is a must, okay? Make sure you put those pictures out there, right? Most visitors prefer riding to the pyramids and other prominent historic tourist spots on camels. There are desert camp facilities too that offer better insight into the lifestyle of medieval Egypt, along with camel riding experiences. Though it might not be pocket friendly, it will definitely be a memorable experience. So of course it's going to cost some dinero, right? All right, how about, look at this, guys, take a picture. Pyramids, or say, the copy, the pyramids of Giza. Is it Giza? Okay, the world Egypt itself flashes visions of camel riding to the majestic pyramids every single time. And while in Cairo, this famous sightseeing opportunity must not be missed. The pyramids of Giza that were constructed in 4000 BC are one of the wonders of the world. These pyramids look extremely royal and captivate the tourists with engaging stories of pharaohs and Anubis, conquest, and more. Khufu, the largest pyramid, is that how you pronounce it? I hope.
Yes.
Thank you. There surely keeps every traveler mesmerized because of the perfection in terms of our architecture, and the others offer exotic travel experiences as well. So has anybody been here to see the pyramids? Definitely, it's on my bucket list. You have this.
It's on my list.
Okay, yeah. So the Sphinx. Not every ancient structure can become an ancient wonder of the world. However, the Sphinx has always captivated the historians, the architectural enthusiasts, the cryptologists, how do you pronounce that? And cryptologists, thank you.
Yes.
I always pronounce, okay, thank you. And of course, the travel freaks, okay? This ancient architecture is like the protector of the pyramids of Giza. constructed in the shape of a lion with the head of a man wearing traditional ornaments dating back to the era of the pharaohs. The Sphinx is the tourist spot that finds a place on the surface of most popular postcards. A selfie with this lion man is definitely required on your vacation. All right, the Egyptian Museum of Antiquities. It may not be possible today to experience the true lifestyle of the Egyptian pharaohs. However, their lifestyle can be witnessed at the Egyptian Museum of Antiquities. What is it? Antiquities. Antiquities. Thank you. The museum is dedicated to the history and houses some of the finest artifacts discovered from the soil in Egypt during excavation. Most of the remains displayed in the museum belong to the prominent dynasties that have left behind a footprint in the pages of Egyptian history. This museum is a perfect tribute to the glory of the pharaohs and magical history of Egypt. And then you have Cairo Tower. Cairo is not just a reflection of the past. The modern architecture, too, stands a chance to ensure the travelers have a wonderful experience while staying in the city of Cairo. One such architecture is the Cairo Tower, which offers a panoramic view of the city. The tower has a height of 187 meters and allows the tourists to enjoy the breeze while trying to take a look at the ancient citadel using a binocular. This tower also has a floor beneath its terrace that offers a romantic dining experience. Though it may not be inexpensive, dining at the Sky Garden Cafe overlooking the beautiful city is an experience of a lifetime. How cool. So Barbara said, I visited the pyramids, went horseback riding in the desert. Very cool. Everyone should see. Yes. So again, your travel agents now, guys, they have fam trips and all kinds of great discounts as a travel agent. So make sure you look into that. Okay, Alexandria. Okay, so did we not have a test on Cairo? I guess not. Okay, so now we're going to do Alexandria. Every city in the world has its own story. But not every city can be distinguished as the city that finds prominence in every history book. Alexandria is a metropolitan city in Egypt that is touched by diverse culture. However, what is really striking about this city is the history of its birth. Oh, there is a quiz on Cairo. Did I miss it? Hold on, let me go back. Next.
I didn't see.
You might have to just do it again.
What? They probably run after each other because it's at the bottom.
It's at the end. You won't get there. You hadn't made it there yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have, yeah, so it's not right here. Okay, yeah, because see, Egypt shows that there was a test. Okay, so it's within Alexandria. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, perfect. All right, did we finish this? So the city was born, okay, so every city, the story of, okay, however, is really striking about this city is the history of its birth. The story of Alexander the Great is written down on the pages of every history book revolving around the Middle East. In the name of the city, if the name of the city sounds familiar, it is to be noted that Alexandria was founded, but the great warrior himself, and was named after him. The city was once born to pay homage to the valor of Alexander the Great, now rests in peace and lays its landforms for every community to enjoy. The historical city, hence, has a rich cultural heritage whose admixture have given way to the customs and festivities that have incurred the best from every culture. Now we have accessibility to Alexandria. Talking about accessibility, Alexandria, the second largest city in Europe, has an airport that is 45 kilometers away from the city center. This airport, called the Burj Al Arab Airport, provides a direct connection to some African and Middle Eastern countries.
It's Burj Al Arab.
It's what?
Burj Al Arab.
Burj Al Arab. Thank you. As the airport is located further down the city towards the southwest direction, travel costs increase. The travelers are required to book a taxi from the airport as buses are quite less in numbers, okay? Thus, traveling by air to Alexandria is not recommended unless it's absolutely necessary, okay? So don't use air there. If you want to travel on a budget, the best way to reach Alexandria is by going to Cairo and then taking a bus or train to Alexandria, okay? Make note of that. Buses leave Cairo every hour from morning to night. It takes around 3 to 4 hours to reach Alexandria, depending upon the route and bus depot. There are cabs available as well, but that might not be pocket friendly, meaning expensive option again. Apart from buses and taxis, the best way to reach Alexandria is by boarding a train from Cairo. Like buses, trains leave Cairo every hour from morning to midnight. These trains are usually air conditioned and suitable for foreigners as well. The view during the journey is exceptionally beautiful and is thus a preferred mode of transport. Okay. All right, next. Things to do. Again, make sure you take pictures. Sit down at the Mataza Gardens. Alexandria is a busy city, thus the impact of greenery is scarce in the city's central prominent regions. For people who want to calm their eyes, take in a deep breath amidst the beautiful flowers and tall palm trees. Mataza Gardens is the place to visit. This garden is within the premises of the Mataza Palace that was constructed in the 18th century. Beautiful architecture is still not open to the general public. However, its beautiful gardens offer heaven on earth to every visitor. Dine on the streets of Anfushi. That's right. It is evident that travelers would like to explore the true essence of a city, and in this respect, exploring the great city of Alexandria is incomplete without dropping by in Anfushi. This is a place for the working class of this region, and hence authentic food experiences centering around seafood delicacies are popular here. The streets also have some of the best coffee shops in the world and also offer plenty of shisha and grilled fish to booze at night. This is what represents the party culture of the working class in Alexandria. Pray at the Abu Abbas al-Mursi Mosque.
Abu Abbas al-Mursi.
Go ahead.
Abu Abbas al-Mursi.
Perfect. Thank you. The ornate architecture of Alexandria is truly overwhelming. And what is even more overwhelming is offering your prayers to the Almighty under the beauty of such an architectural wonder. Go ahead and pronounce it again for me, please.
Abu Abbas al-Mursi.
Thank you. Mosque draws both religious and non-religious tourists because of its ornate pillars, Islamic calligraphy, and motifs. The mosaic halls emanate a feeling of reverence in the hearts of the people, and hence this is a popular pilgrimage site. Okay, and then explore the main souk. Is it souk area?
Yes.
Thank you. Alexandria is bustling with life, and if you want to witness the regular lifestyle of the people, visiting the main souk area is recommended. This is a place where locals visit to shop for their daily essentials, from food items to clothes to jewelry to perfume. Everything can be bought in the alleys of this main market. The winding lanes opening up to eye-catching artifacts inside shops lure tourists all year round. All right, last one, places to see. So you have Cleopatra's Palace, all right? That'd be cool, right? Not every ruin in Alexandria can be explored on land. Some special ones require underwater diving explorations. How cool is that? Cleopatra. Okay, Cleopatra. Under the guidance of trained professionals, under the waters, one such captivating site is what is called Cleopatra's Palace. This prominent historical character is known to have influenced the history of Alexandria in significant ways. And as per the old maps and also the excavated ruins from the bottom of the seabed, it is estimated that her palace got submerged and is now a popular tourist destination. How cool is that, guys, to go underwater to see the palace? That'd be kind of cool. How
Amazing.
about, yeah, have you done it?
No, I'm from Alexandria. This is my main country.
Okay, nice. All right, so Fort, is it Kite
Bay?
Kite Bay. Okay, perfect. Kite Bay, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. The Pharaohs Lighthouse has been lost in the Middle Ages owing to a massive earthquake. However, the purpose of the site had not been lost. In its place was constructed the Fort Kite Bay as an effort to keep the enemies at bay at the eastern harbor of Egypt. At present, this fort offers the view of the great Mediterranean Sea, and tourists enjoy exploring its fortified walls that echo the tales of courage from the past. Okay, Com El Dica?
Com El Dica.
Com El Dica. Okay, thank you. Again, guys, make sure you take note of these, okay? Discovered in 1967, this site unfurls the historical shreds of evidence that Alexandria was under the influence of the Roman culture in ancient times. Com El Dica translates into the mound of rubble and is so called as the site was discovered while a mound of rubble was being removed for construction purposes. This site unfurled a small Roman theater, ruins of a Ptolemaic temple, that's right, and an exotic abode. This abode has classy marble flooring, which indicates it was owned by a wealthy person and is now known as the Villa of the Birds. All right, guys. So again, I want to stress to you guys, get out there and share this information, because again, you never know when another earthquake can come, or like our perks and stuff. You never know when they're going to require you to have more bookings or something to use them. So try to get out there and share and get people out there and use your perks and stuff before they change them. Okay. Pompeii's pillar, right? Pompeii's pillar was erected to honor Diocletian in AD 292, who had taken the responsibility of providing food for the people who were starving after the city was captured. The pillar is a part of the Temple of Serapis, that's right, which is now almost in ruins, except for Pompeii's pillar, which stands 27 meters tall on top of the ruins. This site is witness to the rise and fall of Alexandria, its glamour and its atrocities, its laughter and its sorrow. Thus, this is a popular destination among all people because of its importance, okay? All right, everybody ready for the test? Okay, guys, wake up. Boop, boop, boop. Let's go. Take the quiz. All right, you guys copied all those, right? Because I want to see them with your certificate. Let people know you can send them to Cleopatra's palace, okay? All right, again, 4 test questions. What was Com El Dica discovered? When was 1967, all right? What is the height of the Pompeii's pillar that we see today? Is it 27? Okay, 27. Name the largest pyramid in Cairo. Khafre, okay, thank you. What is the height of the Cairo Tower? $187. All right, 187, 188. We got 2, we got 3. Okay, so we got 2 with the 187. So let's try. All right, so we got 1967, 27, Khafre, and 187. Everybody
it's
good?
Khafre and not Khufu. Khufu.
Is it cafe or not Khufu? Which one is it, guys?
Khafre.
It's Khufu.
It's not Khufu.
It's Khufu.
It's not. Okay.
All right, let's try it. Submit.
The one with the RE is right.
Okay, it's Khafre. I got 4 out of 4. I
thought it was Khufu the first time. So
no worries. Okay, so did everybody pass? We want to make sure everybody passes. Everybody good? Yes, perfect. Okay, 4 out of 4, perfect. Let's go. 2 more. Are you learning anything?
a lot. I didn't know that Cleopatra's palace was underwater.
I didn't either. That's something, kind of cool, right?
Yep.
And definitely want to go see the Sphinx, is it? Okay, come on. Come on, computer. All right. Click out of here. Click out of here. Click out of here. Okay, yours is slow too. Good. All right. So while we're waiting, again, guys, I'm stuck on the screen. Okay, perfect. So again, I'm going to post it here. If you guys haven't signed up for an accountability partner, sign up, guys. If anybody wants to put the form out there, I will be matching people up. So besides having your sponsor, your mentor, I will match you up with 2 or 3 other people. Or you guys can put in here, hey, I'm over here in, Alaska. I'm here in Missouri. You guys can, meet up and get accountability partners on these trainings. But, work with other people, to, help connect, support you, keep you guys motivated. Okay. So again, if somebody wants to throw the form in there, that would be great. Otherwise, here, I can grab it really quick while we're waiting. All right, I'm going to be matching people up this weekend. Okay, so don't worry about that. Just make sure you get the form filled out, okay? Let me go ahead and share that.
Where do we find the form?
I lost my place.
I'm going to get it for you. Hold on.
Okay, thank you.
I did the training and then I put it in the chat. Make sure you guys watch these pages too, because like right here, I just posted the training from yesterday. But here's the form. Okay, so let me give this to you. Copy link. Here we go. And there, just fill that out and I will match you up with people within your same area, okay? Some of me, yeah, see, Teresa. So again, however you guys want to, but just connect with some people. Again, work with each other, help each other, okay? All right. So Luxor, now we're going to do Luxor. Look how beautiful that is. We have the Luxor in Vegas, okay? Yeah, not the same, exactly. Did you go up the elevator that goes, all right. Jeffrey, fill it out. I will match you up with new ones. Again, guys, if your partners don't match out or they're not responsive, fill out the form again. This is for you. We want you to get and get the help, okay? But you need to be supportive. If they're not active, get another partner, okay? And you can fill it out 5, 6, 7 times, whatever works best for you. All right, so Luxor. Some people cannot imagine Egypt without the towering temples and palaces overlooking the sun setting on the distant horizon. They imagine walking across the endless sands of time to reach an oasis, which was once the heart of the Egyptian marketplace and trading destination. Really quick, I also want to share with you guys, to do these, yeah, you're getting the knowledge, but a lot of times you get invited to like lunch and learns. We actually had one in Vegas where we got to go to Maggiano's, had an amazing lunch. We got a bunch of free goodie bag and stuff. You get invited on familiarization trips and stuff. So I see people jumping off and stuff. I'm just saying, make sure you finish these trainings so you get access to promotional material and everything else. Okay. All right. That link's not working. Okay. Let me see. Sorry. I may not have copied it right. Let me try again. Copy. Try this one. All right. Get back. All right. They imagine crawling down the narrow doors to enter into a blinding hallway lit by the jewels impregnated since time immemorial. Sorry for those tourists. Luxor is the place to visit. Luxor has developed into a city at present. However, this ancient city has not forgotten its glorious past. In every grain of sand that flows, the cries of the pharaohs lay hidden. And what lies beyond the fastened doors of the temples should be discovered only in Luxor. Right? All right, how to get there. Luxor is quite a popular destination, has the 2nd largest airport in the country. Luxor International Airport has a number of flights landing from European and Middle Eastern countries. There are domestic flights as well that fly to other major cities in Egypt. Luxor can be reached by boarding a bus, hiring a taxi from another city. However, as far as comfort is concerned, boarding an overnight train to Luxor is a good choice. Inside the city of Luxor, the easiest way to travel is by renting a bike. There are horse-drawn carriages as well that offer a slow but unique mode of transport. All right, Jeffrey, perfect. Again, guys, make sure you put your messages to everyone so they can see in case you want to get a partners within your city, okay? All right, things to do. Again, take note, guys. Go on a hot air balloon ride. The view of the glistening Nile from above when the sun shines bright in the morning is exotic. The bird's eye view can be the best experience on a hot air balloon. Most of the hot air balloons are released after 6 a.m. and this clearly denotes you need to rise early from bed. This adventurous and romantic morning activity should surely make up for the interrupted sleep. Visit the Mummification Museum. Boo, boo. No. One of the most advanced techniques of all times is the mummification process. And when in Egypt, getting to know this intriguing process is possible at the Mummification Museum in Luxor. This museum is entirely dedicated to the process using which both humans and animals were mummified. There are mummies on display along with tools that were used for the process. The pictorial and written concepts help tourists get an insight into the advanced technique. Take a felucca ride to the Banana Islands. Luxor has a lot of popular tourist sites that might turn out to be tiring. To indulge in relaxation, hopping on a felucca and riding to the Banana Islands is recommended. This island has plenty of eateries and places to chill out with friends and family. The view is marvelous and the romantic felucca ride is an added charm. This is perfect for couples who want to spend some time in privacy and enjoy a lazy day by the River Nile. Sounds nice, huh? So a romantic getaway, right? Explore Deir el-Medina. Travelers are often drawn towards knowing what the lives of normal people were like in the past. Deir el-Medina reflects just that. This used to be a village in ancient times and the royal artisans lived there. Their tombs are hence left behind along with paintings that depict the lifestyle of the normal class of people in ancient times. You have the Temple of Karnak. Of all the religious tales scripted in the history of Egypt's glorious past, the temple complex of Karnak deserves special mention. This temple complex was not built by a single ruler. Over the years, the pharaoh on the throne added glamour to the architecture of this temple complex to outdo the ones who ruled before him. Of all the temples remaining at this site of excavation, the most prestigious ones are the Great Temple of Amun. Amun, is that it? The Temple of Khons and the Festival Temple of Thutmose III. These gigantic structures surprise every tourist and become quite difficult to fit in a single frame. You have the Valley of the Kings. Most enchanting experience at Luxor is visiting the Valley of the Kings. This place houses the tomb of 63 famous pharaohs who have left behind a mark in the pages of history. Yes, it includes the tomb of the boy king Tutankhamun. That's right. The walls of these tombs are adorned with classic paintings and instructions in hieroglyphic, aiding the pharaohs sail through the underworld in the presence of the sun god. This place surely sends chills down your spine of every visitor. The Luxor Museum, one of the most renowned museums in Egypt because of the magnificent collection. The museum has earned fame for housing two of the most famous mummies in the world, namely the mummy of Ramses I and Ahmose I. Sorry. Apart from these two mummies, the museum keeps the visitors engaged because of its wide collection of excavated remains like amulets, furniture, silver utensils, etc. This is a treat to every history enthusiast. Valley of the Queens. The queen who reigned in Egypt had their own site of resting abode. And this site is known as the Valley of the Queens. The tombs present here are not as grand as those at the Valley of the Kings. Out of the 80 tombs that were identified, the tomb of the Queen Nefertari and the tomb of Queen Titi are most famous. Whew. Frescoes look like they were painted. How cool, so vivid, nice. So Egypt was not just stretches of sand with sudden, okay, this is now Aswan, okay? So now last one, guys. Egypt was not just stretches of sand with sudden grand archaeological appearances. Egypt also had its own place of commerce and production. And that place is what we know as Aswan at present. Aswan was the seat of the quarrying and mining during the ancient days of Egyptian pharaohs. This place provided for smooth granite pieces and other quarried boulders for the construction. Please disconnect. Okay, sorry. Of stunning pieces. At present, the islands in this region lead their own simple life and offer their cultural beauty to guests who stop by to experience the peace after temple hopping and sightseeing. Accessibility to Aswan. Located on the southern brim of Egypt, and it takes time to reach this glorious place or gorgeous place. The Aswan International Airport, located 25 kilometers away from the city, is not much help. The airport does not have several flights leaving and landing every day. This makes it difficult to board one to Aswan except during emergencies. Also, as bus services are not available from the airport, and taxis are the only hope, most travelers do not prefer bargaining when it comes to the fare. The best way to save all the slides in the upper right-hand corner. Oh, thank you, Kelly. So again, up there, you can save them up top. Thank you, very good. All right, the best way to reach Aswan is from Cairo or Luxor. It takes 6 to 8 hours from Luxor by bus or train, and the journey is comfortable from Cairo. It takes around 13, 14 hours to reach Aswan. Thus, boarding a train at night instead of traveling by bus is recommended. For tourists who want to enjoy the scenic beauty of Egypt and do not want to worry about traveling on a tight budget, reach Aswan on a boat is the best option. All right, things to do. You have be a detective at Old Cataract Hotel. If the name of the hotel does not ring a bell, Agatha Christie's novel, Death on the Nile, will make you remember that this is the hotel that was featured in the movie. Since Agatha Christie has stayed at this hotel and written down a part of her novel, many fans visit the hotel to experience the Christie magic. Old Cataract Hotel may not be an affordable stay, though. However, enjoying the breeze on its terrace cafe, sipping a cup of English tea, munching on English snacks is an experience of a lifetime. So again, all those mystery, clients out there, go ahead and share that with them. Shop at the souk area. This place treats tourists to exemplary spices, baskets, woven cotton, printed scarves, luxurious perfumes, and more. Travelers often skip visiting Aswan because they have a tight schedule. However, it has to be kept in mind that the vendors in Aswan are far more authentic and the quality of the product available for sale is better compared to the bustling cities, okay? Thus, shopping in this marketplace is highly recommended. Explore the Western Quarry. Aswan has always provided for granite so that the pharaohs could relish on building grand structures. The boulders dragged on the surface to the Nile for transportation left behind solid marks that have not been eroded yet. Tourists feel blessed to have visited the place that had given birth to most of Egypt's grand architecture, including the Colosseum of Memnon. And the try out a safari. Camel safari on the desert is the biggest attraction in Aswan. Several tourist agencies arrange for the camel rides experiences. This is far better than taking the felucca ride as it helps tourists view many grand architectural evidences left behind by the pharaohs. Last page, guys. Okay, I hope you're learning. This is Elephantine Islands. Captivates travelers with the simplistic lifestyle. The villages of Kodi and Su are art worlds on their own with beautiful paintings on the walls. The nilometer used by the Egyptians to predict the onset of floods and measuring the quality of the harvest is still left behind for tourists. For other history fanatics, the Oswan Museum and the ancient ruins of Abu are the most coveted sightseeing attractions. Abu Simbel, located some distance away from Aswan, but this ancient heritage site deserves a visit. The Temple of Ramses II and the Temple of Hathor have wooed the world with the advancement portrayed in its construction. It is remarkable to witness this engineering accolade in the middle of the desert by Lake Nasser. No wonder UNESCO had sanctioned a rescue project in the 1970s to save this brilliant historical mirth. And then Philae Temple. This temple of Isis was getting destroyed. What is, I think that's a type of ride or something.
It's Fiala.
Fiala. Okay.
Fiala.
Fiala. Is that this right here? Fiala? Where are we at?
Fiala.
Fiala. Okay, thank you. Okay, where are we? Ancient temple, Ramses. Okay. It is remarkable with engineering accolade in the middle of the desert. No wonder UNESCO has sanctioned a rescue project in the 1970s to save this brilliant historical mirth. Oh, I read that. Okay, Philae Temple. This is the Temple of Isis that was getting destroyed gradually, sitting by Lake Nasser in Philae Island. Thus, during the 1970s rescue project of UNESCO, the Temple of Isis was moved to Agilica Island, and it stands spectacularly strong today to captivate the visitors. The temple complex houses structures reflecting the taste of the Roman and Byzantine empires. And then the last one is Oswan High Dam. It is true that the architecture of ancient Aswan was marvelous. However, this trait was retained, and that finds the best reflection in the constructed in 1902 by the British. This dam has utilized 42.7 billion cubic meters of stone. Considering the volume of stone, it is comprehensible that this was indeed a grand structure, as the number of stones was 17 times more than that of the ones who used to construct the pyramid of Cheops. Is that right, Cheops? All right, guys. So here, add to itinerary. Okay, take the quiz. Thank you, Leslie. Appreciate that. Yeah, like. All right, let's take the quiz and get our certificate, guys. All right, we'll look up what or does anybody know what a felucca is? Can they share that information for us? Or we'll do a Google search. Google's your best friend, right? All right, let's take the test, guys.
Excuse me, a felucca is a small boat.
Small boat, and Deanna says sailboat. Perfect, thank you. So you can do the small boat, or what was the other thing they recommended to do? The hot air balloon. Perfect. Okay. All right, name one of the most famous activities in Luxor. That is a hot air balloon or the camel safari. Which one is it? Is that the hot air balloon? Hot air balloon, thank you. How many tombs have been identified at the Valley of the Kings? 63. Name an important temple. Okay, Temple of Hathor. And Oswan Dam was supported by who? The American, the British, or the Soviet Union? The British. All right, you guys got this? Oops, so we got Soviet Union, British. Are we British? All right, hot air balloon, 63, Hathor, and the British. Let's try it. All right. All right, everybody ready? Bing, bing, bing. Ding, ding, ding. Let's go. 4 out of 4. Got your certificate. Congratulations, everybody. Download your certificate, view your certificate. You can also go into your LinkedIn if you're on LinkedIn, and it'll automatically put it right there. Let me see if I can do it. I know I hadn't been updated on here. Let's see. Yeah, my password, I got to change it. Okay, so view your certificate. Congratulations, everybody. Linda, you have more questions? or were they out of order? Let us know which questions you had so we can make sure. What is your questions?
I have more. The name of that largest pyramid in Cairo. Was that the Khafre? The one that ended in FRE?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And what is the height of Pompeii's pillar that we see today?
27.
And when was Kam el-Dika discovered?
67.
67. Okay. I think my thing messed up, so
okay.
it added those other questions.
Thank you.
How many tombs have been identified in the Valley of the Kings?
63.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right. Congratulations, everybody. Did you all get your certificate? We have done Dubai, Deanna. It's right here, Dubai, right here. So we did that.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So recommended courses. So again, view all so we can, yay, congratulations, Linda. So I want to see your guys' posts. I want to see what you're recommending for these clients, okay? So again, these are all different ones. We've done a lot of them already. I don't think we've done Hong Kong.
Excuse me, have we done Tokyo? I know we did Japan, but I wasn't for certain if we had done Tokyo.
Let's see. I don't see Tokyo, so I can add that to our list. Again, I'm going to try to put Tokyo. Okay. And see, I like
Tokyo for 7 years.
You lived in Tokyo?
Yeah, for 7 years.
Very nice. Okay, so good. You can get on and help us with the test then.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
One here too.
Cool. Thank you. All right. This list with all the certificates that we've done is right here. And then they're all on my YouTube channel also, which is right here. And we do these Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Okay. And sometimes Sundays.
Last two, I promise.
We'll be doing, what?
I got another one. Last question, I promise.
No worries, go ahead.
Did we do Okinawa and Budapest?
Not Okinawa or not, Budapest. Let's see, Budapest.
I thought we did. I saw it, but I couldn't remember if I saw.
Unless it was, unless it was part of something else. I can put it on here and see.
I have a question.
Okay.
For the ones that you've already done, these are all listed on your YouTube channel, including the answers?
Yeah, yes. Yeah. So again, when you go through it, like we're recording here, so when you get to the test and you're trying to go through it, you'll hear the us talking, and it's like, oh no, it's that one, you know, if you missed one. Because like Disney, we did Disney, and there was like 45 of us on, and we still missed 2 or 3. So again, you know, it's nice. Thank you, Mon Sherry, appreciate you. So again, you know, just stay plugged in, guys. Tomorrow we are doing Argentina. Okay, so have you guys ever seen Evita? It's at 9 a.m. Pacific.
So 2 years ago.
What? You were there 2 years ago?
There 2 years ago.
Nice. I definitely want to go there.
It's cheap.
It's cheap.
It'll be at 9 Pacific time.
9 Pacific,
tomorrow.
correct. Yep.
For those of you that are doing the Disney, it is on there under her training. It's moved around just a little, so please don't be dismayed when you see some of it's missing.
Yeah, we've got I think
slightly different
right here.
I'm working on it now. So did they update it like within the last couple of weeks, Marnie?
Yeah, I need to do an update on it. Correct. Yep. They're always updating. So if you go into Disney, and just so you guys know, if you're new, if you're new, go here. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow, Saturday, correct.
So you may have to fast.
And just so you guys know, I don't know if you guys are okay with it, but I may need to change the certificate workshops for next month on Saturday to 8 a.m. Does that work for you guys? Because I volunteered to do a new agent orientation, and I just don't want to run late for it. So if I do it at 8 a.m. So I thought we could do that. Okay, Disney. So, you know, we've done all the Disney, right? And as I told you, the benefits, available benefits to you, okay? Amazing, 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 right? But you have to make sure you keep up with the training. So now there's updates to the cruise line. Now we have to go in and update and do another training on Disney. So here, Walt Disney World, I can go in and get my free tickets to Disney. You get one free ticket, or you get 1 to 10 day, or no, here, 1 to 10 day half price here, or a 1 day hopper for free, okay? But down here, as you see, I have to finish this now for the Disneyland Resort. I have to finish this for the cruise. So they're always doing updates, okay? So again, make sure you get in and do these and, you know, learn marketing tools, order your free collateral, your mini sites. Definitely, again, Disney is an amazing opportunity, guys. So take advantage.
Can you scroll down again so I can see where you see that it needs to be updated?
Yeah, so right here, as you see here, I can go in here. It says request benefit, fulfilled benefit. I already got my free one, but here, request, I can use this one. I can use this one. This one, I can't learn more. If I go to, you know, try to book or something, it won't let me. It's going to tell me I need to finish. Click here to check it out, but it'll make me do this prerequisite. And so we'll add this. Again, people are all out of sync with Disney because, again, you may have done your update, or you may have done the updated training. And then if you did, then, oh, look, I am okay here. So maybe it's just giving me some information. You're welcome, Melinda. Can one include nieces and nephews in Disney tickets? So what happens is when you do your training, it's only for agents. So my kids are all agents now because they want those free tickets. My kids, my family, my sisters, my friends are all travel agents. They don't do the business. And I brought 6 people into their team. So now their business is free, but they're getting all the perks for it. Okay. So why not, guys, right? Why not take advantage of all the amazing stuff and travel the world for free, right? So I'm going to save this because I'm going to post it and let people know, look, I am a Disney specialist, guys. All right. I'm going to put Disney specialist.
Hi.
Okay.
Where do you post it?
I will go, look, let me see if I can do it. Okay. I'm going to go to my social media. So I do Instagram, I do LinkedIn, I do Facebook. Okay. So let me go to my Facebook page.
Your business or your regular?
I do my regular. I have my business page here, but I usually use, you know, I have almost 5,000 friends. So I usually use my my regular one because I want people to watch. All right. So again, I usually do everything from my phone. So it's kind of hard when I try to do this, doing it from the computer. I find it much easier on my phone. All right. So I'm going to put here and I'm going to put here. Okay. Did it work? Come on. Is it there? I don't see it. Hold on. Let me see. Maybe it's there, but I didn't see it. Your post is being processed. Okay. I usually will add something, so I will when I see that it gets posted. They're my doggies.
Good.
There I am swimming with the dolphins. If you don't build your dreams, someone else will hire you to help them build theirs. All right. So it's pending. And you guys can borrow anything I post, okay? That's my office, guys. This is what I'm here in Vegas for. I mean, in Nebraska for. We're opening up a clinic. We bought this stuff on.
Congratulations.
Look how cute. It's looking good, huh? That's our our logo. So yeah, this is what I've been doing the past few days. We bought these chairs and everything. So yeah, we're excited. So we hired our employees, and then we're getting it all put up together, and then we will be coming back to Vegas. So that's why we're temporarily here in a motorhome. All right, let me try it again. I don't know why it didn't post, but let me see if I could post it again. Add photo. All right, and then Disney. Not, I'll do it from my phone, and then you can see. Open. Don't know why I'm not doing it. Tap the notification to. Why does it say that? Hold on, let me get my phone. And again, guys, congratulations. You don't need to hang on if you don't want. Thank you.
When are you gonna pair us? Because
I'm gonna wait till the end of the month, because I just did the training yesterday. So I need to make sure that, you know, everybody had a chance to get in and do their tap the note on your mobile device to add photos. And so I need to make sure.
I did mine finally. Yeah.
You added yours? Okay, perfect.
Yeah, Mimi finally added hers. I apologize.
Yay. All right. I don't know why it's not. Drag or drop. Anyway, maybe because it's a PDF. Okay. I'll just send it to myself and do it from my phone. Like I said, I usually do it through my, here, let me do this one maybe. Save image as JPG, and this is Egypt. Okay, so Egypt certification. Okay. All right, let's try this one. See if this will work. All right, I'm gonna go here. Where am I? What's on your mind? Add.
How do we get what we had downloaded when it said to save all the pages? How do we get that back? Because I'm trying to go through everything and I can't see how to get it.
I don't know. Anybody know?
What was the question?
When you download these slides from the training,
how do we go back to that and pick it up? Because I can't see it.
Doesn't it save it to the TBO Academy? It doesn't save it. From what I understood, when you click it, it'll save it to your TBO. I didn't know it downloaded it.
Okay, so I'm a bit confused. Where do I go then? Is a homepage or something? Because I'm looking.
That I can't answer, but I know it didn't download because I did the same thing, and my box would have automatically did a swoosh, and it didn't do that. So that's what made me reread it. So I guess it's
Kelly, if you hover over your account, you can see it. If you like where Marnie's name is, so if you hover over that little person from the drop down, go back to Marnie.
Where do you want me to go?
Up by the little face in the right, upper right. Yeah, where it says my itinerary. Click my itinerary.
Oh, right there.
Mine didn't say itinerary. I already passed everything. I came out.
Did you? Okay, you get back in. Just go back in and click here. Add to itinerary.
Yes.
And then
click itinerary.
And then you should be able to click this, and then there's the slides, and you
see,
can
then you can email it to you or save it. If you save it, you can just download it in a PDF.
All right, and this is what is this pyramid? I'll just put.
It gives you all the slides.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go here and add that one also. It'll allow me to. How do you spell itinerary? How do you spell itineraries? How do you spell it? That's not how it's spelled. I-T-I-N and then
just
what?
right click it. It'll give you autocorrect.
That's what I was trying to do and it wouldn't just do it.
A-R-Y.
There it is. Okay, got it. All right. Let me try one more thing. Can I add another picture? I don't know why it's not. Oh, there. Photo. Maybe it's just accept. Okay. Well, anyway, so I put, hey, everyone, have you been to Egypt? I have some amazing places and itineraries for you to check out. Contact me today. Put my website there.
Scroll down, Marty.
Yeah, you can do it down there.
You can scroll down, I think.
Okay, hold on. All right, so let me do this. And look this, guys. This is a Google phone number for free. I got it, and when I got it, I was like, hey, what does 8785 spell? It spells travel. Isn't that cool? Add photos. See, this is from a mobile device. I don't add photos and from your mobile.
Push the green.
Yeah, I'm just wondering more. And then I click there. Add photo. Let me try that. There we go. All right, and we'll do the pyramid and see if that opens up. All right. So there, I have both of those in there now. Okay, then I'm going to hit post. Let's see if it works. Da, da, da. There we go. Except I'm going to go back in and change it to where it'll show neatly. But yeah, just that's how, you know, easy it is. And again, let me try to do the Disney one. Add a photo. Add photo. And we'll go down here to Disney. What did I have Disney? Do I have to rename it? Do you think it was did you guys say that maybe because it's as a PDF or something?
I did notice that it does say some of them as a different format, in a different format.
What should I do? JPEG? What should I rename it as? Can I rename it?
If you can convert it, Marty, to JPEG.
JEPG?
Yeah, that's going to be able to post.
Let's try it. Okay. So let's try that. Da, da, da. All right, add. And then we'll go here, Disney. Here, open. Unable to load. All right, I'll just do it from my phone. But anyway, again, just post. Again, very easy. And, you know, I tell people post 3, 4, 5 times a day, guys. You know, when you're in the bathroom, I lay in bed when I first wake up. Boop, 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 boop. I post. I get up, have breakfast, do whatever. You know, if I go walking, I post. If I, you know, sitting in the car, I post right here. Home-based travel agents, you know, funny things right here. Again, a great one. If you see the beach, the ocean, sky, and the stars, you either have a mind of an artist or you need a vacation. It's actually the bottom of a car door that needs fixing. That's metal. So look at the interaction I got. Okay, I've got 27, 28, 11 comments, 5 shares. Okay, 2 left. Yeah, I have to finish my California too. Guys, right here, California, we've been meaning to visit, complete that. But you get a free goodie bag in the mail. Okay, like I told you, you guys get lots of stuff. These are really fun, short little trainings, okay? As you see, I have a lot that I need to finish. Watch this. I'll sign in here. Okay, my email.
Who had gotten there?
Somebody even got a luggage, $300 luggage certificate. If you're on here, that's great. You go here to train. So as you see, I'm almost done. Most of these we have done. But I still have, look, I'm at level 2, but I still have Anaheim, Santa Barbara, Universal. So if anybody wants to do these with me, I will be doing these also. Maybe I'll do them one Sunday or something, but they're real fun, short little trainings. Okay. That's why we usually can do like 2 or 3 a day.
When you decide to do the rest of those California ones, let me know.
Okay. Yeah, I'll post it. You have some more to do too?
Yeah, I'll hop on there with you.
Okay, perfect. Yep.
Anyone who has the notes from just now. For some strange reason, mine didn't upload it. I put my email on the chat. If someone can go ahead and send it to my email, I'd greatly appreciate it.
Okay, for the test questions?
No, not the questions, the actual pages, because mine didn't download all the information. I hit that little check mark in the top, like, and it didn't say anything with me.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I checked it too, and it's not coming up.
Let me see if I can do it.
Mine won't even come up with itinerary. It won't say none of that.
Egypt.
Mine work. I can try to send. I can try to send them if you guys don't have them. But you have to name it. If you don't name it, it won't save.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it for me until I named it.
Yeah, you gotta name it.
Yeah, it didn't even come up for me at all.
Did you name the itinerary? There's an empty slot on the top. You have to name it, and then you get to save it.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
Yeah, there's a blank box on the top.
Okay, so I appreciate it. Whoever can send it, thank you.
All right.
I can send it. What's your email? Did you put it in the chat?
Yes, I did. It's Enchanting Travelers.
Okay, I see it.
Thank you.
All right, I need to rename my Disney so I can hopefully pull it over. So rename. Okay, does anybody else have any questions or anything? Did you learn a lot? Did you have fun? Are you going to join me for Argentina tomorrow? What was it named before PDF? All right. So again, congratulations, everyone. You know, these are fun little things. Like I said, you may get something in the mail. So definitely stay plugged in.
Will you send out the incentive voucher link or?
Yeah, let me do that real quick. Hold on one moment.
Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome.
And you're awesome, by the way. I don't ever talk during your thing. I just want to let you know you're awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Your
I
energy,
appreciate
your
that.
energy is everything.
that's you know, that's what my boyfriend said for this clinic. He goes, you're going to be the front desk for the first 2 months, you know, because he goes, these older people coming in, they're going to love you, you know. And so he's like, I want you to be the front desk to where they, you know, see me first. And of course, I'm not going to look like this, but but yeah, we're kind of excited about that. And you know, and then I'll hire a receptionist, front desk, once we get ready to come back to Vegas. So yeah, it's kind of exciting. So, but I'm going to bring my computer there and working from the office there. We're only open Monday through Thursday, so we'll have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. So I'm going to be doing like the presentations and stuff on the weekend for, you know, new clients and stuff. Okay, you wanted me to the incentive vouchers.
The incentive voucher.
Let me go here. Okay.
I do have a question.
Okay.
After whomever answered about the saving of the itinerary, I realized I didn't name it, so I don't have it either. But where would we find it? Should I have done it correctly? Where would I see it? Would it be under my profile? Is that right?
Yeah, under your profile, right under your picture of profile, it says itineraries. Right up here, my itinerary. And then, and then you can share it and find it. Download PDF. So here I just click download PDF. And here's my training and it's pulling up. So we'll show you that. Over here, there's the incentive voucher group. If you guys want to join the incentive voucher group, I just put in the group chat. You have to answer the questions or you will be denied. But do that and watch the training that I just did, which is right here. Okay. I don't know if I can share this. Yeah, copy link.
Oh, wait, let's back up.
Okay, I'm gonna go back here
for the incentive voucher?
In the chat box. I just put the link there.
Oh, okay.
All right, so here is, I just downloaded my itinerary for Egypt. And this is what it looks like. Okay, so you go to your profile, itinerary. I sent it to my own email, and then I was able to go in and pull up itinerary, and it's right here.
Okay.
So again, you go back to your profile, my itinerary, and right now I only have Egypt saved, so it's right there. You can share it, download it, or download without images.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, rules 4 and 5. I don't see the rules listed, but I'm sure.
Look through that sign in. It's in there. So you just have to
rules.
Yep.
Okay. I'm glad I stayed because I wouldn't have known. I've been looking for it. Yeah. Who introduced you to the group or your sponsor's name?
You can put me, since I'm introducing you to it today. And just so you guys know, this incentive vouchers, many of you guys have gotten the incentive vouchers, like if you signed up within the 45 minutes and stuff. It's totally different from that. Just wanted to share that with you. These are different vouchers, and you use them for promotional material to be able to share with your clients. I don't know if Hannah's on here, but she's got some amazing ones in here that she posted. Again, it's a way for us to share and help each other promote your business. Like my page, share my page. Right here, a raffle, enter to win a 7-night resort stay. Down here, let's find the ones that Hannah did. So watch the training and you'll learn all about it. That's an agent. I think I need to just look at media. I didn't think it was this far down, but a lot of people will do like farmers markets. Hey, you win a 7-night resort stay. And then people drop their cards in. I'm interested in travel, or I'm interested in a trip. And then what happens is, you know, you get home and you've got 100 new leads, and then you call each one up. Hey, Kelly, nice seeing you today at the farmer's market. You entered to win the 7-night resort stay. Congratulations, you won. Also, you wanted to find out about how to make money in travel. We have a live webinar starting in about a half hour. Go ahead and, you know, let me send you that information afterwards. We'll go ahead and go over any questions. Here's one. Garcia Traveling Services raffle. Enter to win a 7-night stay. How to do that? Like my post, comment, fill out the form. Taxes and fees apply, etc. So again, it's a great way to get interaction to your site, a great way to get people to book with you. Win a night, here, a 4-night luxurious Mexico resort stay, okay? With holidays coming up, they've done things for Halloween, for Valentine's, for Labor Days coming up. So here, 4-night resort stay, like my page, share my page. So again, I just did the training on that last night. So definitely get in and check those out. And then join me tomorrow for Argentina training. Sign up for your accountability partner. And just stay plugged in, guys. Again, congratulations. Does anybody else need anything? Otherwise, I
have one last question.
Okay.
Okay, so the fact that I didn't save the itinerary, can I go back? I have to go back through the test and all in order to get the itinerary?
No, you don't have to take the test again. Just go back to the training.
Okay.
Yeah, just go back to the training and then just click that itinerary button up at the top, probably on any one of the pages, and you'll be able to.
Right, and then make sure you name it.
Hey, Marty.
Okay, thank you.
I just went back, and all you do is hit start training, and then add to itinerary, put the name of it, and it automatically sends you the whole thing if you've already passed the course.
Right.
Perfect.
I had already, I guess, answered the questions for the incentive voucher. I'm not sure. Were you able to receive that, or should I do it again?
Who's talking?
Oh, Angelina.
Okay, let me look and
Angelina
see. I'm in
Boyd.
there now to see if you're in here and I can approve you. Ashley, Vision.
That was last
You,
night.
so you applied. Yeah, you may have.
Have.
Try it, because I just approved like 34 people this morning.
Okay.
So, and I'm in there now.
A little bit sleepy, so I may have. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's saying I'm pending.
Pending. Okay. So I show Valerie. Valerie didn't answer the questions. Jennifer didn't answer the questions. Leslie didn't. So I'm declining. Madonna didn't. Heather,
I did answer the question.
Was that you?
You told me what was 4 and 5, and you said to look at the bottom. I answered all the questions.
Are you Madonna? Okay.
I'm Leslie.
Leslie, did I just, okay, go back in and redo it quick and I'll approve you. All right. Is Malik in here?
Oh.
He didn't answer them. Ashley didn't answer. Ike answered. I'll approve Ike. A Vision with getaway, within Getaways. Anybody know them?
Hi, Madonna. Did you get me?
I just approved everybody that was pending. So look and see. If you don't have access, do it again so I can approve you.
What about KJV travel vacations? I may have.
Let me look. Hold on.
That. That's my name.
Okay, Leslie's in here. Leslie Howard, I'm going to approve you now. I just approved you. Angelina, I just approved you.
Yes.
How about Doretta?
You tell me to use you as my sponsor.
I got you. Doretta, I just approved you. All right. You guys
just asked me to re-answer the questions, so here I go.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect. Yeah, Sandy goes through these too, so we may be overriding each other. So just want to make sure. All right, Leslie. All right. So let me know if everybody's in. And again, congratulations, everybody. Looks like our procedure chair is in here, so I got to get in contact with them. So everybody good? I will answer after my, yeah, I need a margarita. That's what I need right now. All right, I'm posting my Disney on Facebook, so make sure you guys go in and like my page, okay, guys? Because again, you know, we want to make sure.
Just answer the questions, Madonna.
Okay. Let me look and see.
Miss Marnie,
I don't know if it's gonna go through.
Miss Marnie, I give you permission to have a margarita for me too.
Thank you. All right.
A whole glass, just down it for me. I'm good. Thank you.
I'm ready. All right. Like I said, that's what's fun about this. We do, you know, maybe one of these nights we'll have like a wine training or something, you know, cocktails or whatever. And again, if you don't drink, you can have your lemonade or whatever. So, you know, just a little fun thing. Anyway, I'm wondering.
I'll drink for those who don't drink.
Okay. All right, let me look and see if anybody else is pending. So we make sure you guys all get in here. So incentive voucher group. And again, watch the training, let me know. And okay, so 2 more pending. Okay, Madonna, you're here. I'm gonna go ahead and hit approved. Boop. And
thank you.
You're welcome. How about Bijou? Is Bijou in here? They didn't answer the question, but if you're here, I'll approve you. Yep, Jacob, I'll approve you. There you go. All right, you guys are all set. So I hope you guys have an amazing Friday, and we hope to see you tomorrow for Argentina, 9 a.m. Make virgin ones too, exactly. Make sure you guys attend 9 a.m. Pacific time, okay? For Argentina, it is the same, I think it's the same link that we were in today. So that way you guys don't have to re-register, okay? You just go right here, Argentina. It's under the TBO Academy that we just did. So again, you'll see it's similar to exactly what we did today. Okay. All right, guys. So again, congratulations.
Money.
Yes.
This Doretta.
Hi.
Approve me. I put it in. I'm still pending. When you get a chance, Doretta.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me do a refresh. Okay, right here. And Loretta. Looks like I already did, but if not, let me see.
No, it's Doretta with a D.
Oh, Doretta. Sorry, Doretta. Okay, let me close out all this stuff. I got so many things open. Of course. Rather get everybody taken care of so you don't have to wait, because once I get going on something else, it's like, where am I? All right, Facebook, and I go into my incentive voucher.
Thank you for all you've done.
Of course, that's what we're here for. Anything, and if you guys have anything you guys want to do trainings on, or you want to volunteer, we're always looking for it. Because again, I'm just an agent, just like you guys, but volunteer our time to help everybody. Okay. All right. Here's Jennifer just popped up. Jennifer. Okay. And Doretta. Let me look. D-O-R. Is it 1 R? 2 R's. Let me see. Doretta. There. 2 R's, 2 T's.
2 R's and 2 T's.
Got it.
And 2 R's and 2 L's. Everything double.
Perfect. All right. It looks like you're.
I enjoy. Thank you.
Perfect. You're welcome. All right, guys. So have an amazing night. We'll see you tomorrow. Again, if we don't see you at the beaches of the world, we'll see you at the bank. Have a great night, guys. Thank you. Bye, guys.